What a wonderful noise. And good animation. I love it. I love it. We're playing Sunset Riders for the Super Nintendo. This is the 1993 American release. North American, even. Let's check out this cool-ass cutscene. Oh. Look at this Ric Flair-ass blonde motherfucker. Oh, a classic animation! That guy getting blown away by Steve. Double gun, also kind of Ric Flair-ass looking guy. Billy! 2 blonde boys! Make that 3 blonde boys with Bob, but he's got a rifle. And then my personal favorite, Cormano with the big old shotguns. I love it. I love it. Another world, eat your heart out. Look. I get the feeling, Del Focus, you're going to like this game a lot more than Another World, personally speaking. I don't know how yet I had to feel it. So I've played this game before. I had a friend who had it, but I never owned it myself. I also played the arcade game, mostly. Listen to that good select sound. It's got like a nice like trill on it, which is nice. And then yahoo! Because it's a Western game, right? Let's leave it on normal. Shot on Y, jump, and sliding being its own button. Here's the funny thing about this game. I think hard mode is actually harder, but like when you change difficulty level, you can actually increase the maximum number of continues and lives. As soon as you set to 4, you get 4, or sorry, set to normal, you get a maximum of 4 lives before it continues. In hard mode, you get even less. So, I don't know, I think that's interesting. The game does actually get harder, though, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it actually, you know, sends more bullets coming your way, and bosses probably tougher and stuff like that. So, anyways, get going. Sunset Riders. Of course, this is a community-based pick, thanks to one Retro Chris. Yet again, thank you, Retro Chris, for all your wonderful donations, as always. Let's get started. Yahoo! Who gonna pick? Look, I'm just gonna briefly go over it. Steve and Billy are the same. They just look different. Bob and Cormano are basically the same. They look a little different. Let's pick Steve to begin with. Something I always find interesting. Ooh, look at this. Simon Greedwell. That's how you know he likes money. Dead or alive. Play Contra? Hey, I like Contra. Shooting 8 directions. Looks good to me, right? Well, you can press up and run to these buildings. Now you get 2 guns. It's also, hey, you ever played... Oh, that start button, that pause. A classic noise for Konami. No matter what game, right? Love to hear. It's why they gave Cowboys Radioactive Bullet. Also, notice how much faster my bullets move compared to... Oh, that guy almost knifed us. Compared to these enemy bullets. Look at these enemy bullets. Look how slow they move. It's great. The thing I was going to say, it's like, this game is like, what if Contra also was one of my favorite action games for the Sega Genesis that I know nobody else here really likes. Why? I don't know. I don't fully understand it. But I have played one, Rolling Thunder, many time on my streams, and no one likes Rolling Thunder. I love Rolling Thunder. You could do this, right? And when you're changing levels, you're basically invincible. So it's like, it's kind of like a dodge in a way, but only if you have a second level to jump up onto, right? Let's get that turkey. Also jump these shots if I want. Sliding, something you can do. You are not invincible when you slide, but hey, look. Oh shit, I got shot as I threw that dynamite. That dynamite can blow up the other people, which is great. Sir Sphinx, how's it going? You know, we got the super shot, which makes our shot even faster, and it does hit harder if I understand correctly. Also, it's automatic fire, right? Look at these. Look at this. So you can jump on these, and look at this cool run animation. That's great. That's great. Also, we're going to restart the game because, look, I'll be pretty honest. Don't pick Steve or Billy, okay? Double check these options really quick. Yeah, they're fine. Don't pick Steve or Billy, okay? Steve or Billy are basically the same, other than their different color dress. Pick Bob or Cormano, okay? I'm gonna pick Cormano because he's cool. Ganj, how's it going? Ryu and Ken, sure. Yeah, but except they're both blonde. They're both Ken. Reason why you pick Cormano. He comes with a spread gun. He comes with a spread gun. It's worthy of note, this spread gun is a little bit different than what you get in arcades, but it's fine. Yeah. Bob has the same, he's got like a short barrel shotgun or something. You pick up the double guns, he gets 2 spread guns. A double spread gun, one might say. So why would you pick the other guy? I don't know. That sounds crazy to me. Not get blown up. It's got a little notification saying it's going to blow up soon. There we go. Also, bad looking explosion. I'm not going to lie. There we go. Now we got the auto-firing shotgun, which is crazy. 8FB, how's it going? A fun run animation on this guy, too. Should we know you cannot run and shoot at the same time here? You can only run and shoot while you're walking. So. Also, like I said, you have the slide move. No iframes on the slide, okay? You only get iframes on the changing of levels going up and down. So, it's been a long time since you played this game? Ah, well. It is not too late, my friend. Because this game is still pretty goddamn cool, if you ask me. Also missing from the arcade version, this whole bridge lights up on fire. Which, I don't know, it's meant to teach you can jump up and down, that's all. Get this dynamite, throw it that way. Also, they removed the fact that these, like, blonde, pretty cowboy ladies throw these dynamite at you. Censorship, maybe they wanted to not have you shoot a female enemy character. I don't know. I'm gonna take a guess that's probably why, but... You know, all told, I think these sprites look pretty okay. These giant bulls, you know? Beat this game when you're a kid? Yeah, it's... You know, it's not that long. It's a pretty... It's like... I put it up there with, like, Contra in terms of, like, a, you know, a pretty nice, tight experience, you know? Lion King level? Look. If it was a Lion King level, I'd be very confused where I'm supposed to go next. It's got voice acting in this version, which is kind of nuts. Don't let these barrels fall in your head, so we gotta be a little careful here. Oh god. Oh god. Ooh, slide there. Ah, jeez, that barrel landed on us. We lost our power-ups. It's fine. Come on. The only thing that's kind of weird about this version, the shot is a little bit different. Like you can see here, it's like a triplet of shots, but like one shoots at a slight angle and the other shoots at another weird little angle. They're not actually like a spread shot that go like in a wave together. It's not like, you know, the spread shot from like Contra per se. You can see there, it's like, see as they like get farther and they split apart. It's almost like they shoot in like almost like a V pattern, which is kind of nuts. And it's like the default double gun upgrade you get for playing as Billy or Steve also go in a similar but less harsh angle. So it's like, it's a little weird. You kind of have to like, if you want to shoot straight, you have to like very specifically look at, very specifically look at which one bullet you're seeing go in a different way, right? Also, again, very good voice acting. Not all the voice acting. There's... Yeah! It's like, you know, get a little bit here and there. There's actually a lot more voice acting in the arcade version, which I would expect. Right? Also, this is meant to be players, 2 players, obviously, right? That's why a boss damage ratio. Alright, let's get this next guy. And we're on a horse! Just like in the arcade. Right? Ah, jeez. Oop, gotta jump that. Can't slide in a horse. I'll put that one. Oh my god! You can kind of hear the sound font that they use for, like, Turtles in Time in this game. You know, Turtles in Time, very good Super Nintendo game as well, but the arcade version of this game, of Sunset Riders, sounds a lot like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time as well, so... Typical Konami of this particular era. Come on. Also, a lot more enemies on screen at a time in the arcade version, notably. Also, if you're wondering why I'm jumping and shooting backwards like this, it's just because it's easier to hit enemies this way than this way. Like, this is not bad, but it's like... As you can see, I don't cover all the angles the way you want when you're shooting, even with the shotgun like this. So it's actually easier to hit these enemies if you jump and just shoot behind you like this. Also, it's easier to cover anything coming at me from the front, which nothing comes at you from the front, really, in this. Which is weird, because in the arcade version, there are tons of enemy horses coming at you from every possible angle. Trick Banana, welcome on in. Good to see you, good to see you. Alright. Let's get this other boss. Oh, this Cormano, his name is Cormano, Tricky. And yes, his little pink sombrero is very good. Oh god! Yeah. Jesus. 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 Shit. Let's try it again. We get a few extra lives. Let's try Bob this time. Like I said, we get the same spread gun for him. Let's do a Cormano. Do I have to start all over again? Ugh, god damn it. His horse is a very strange flesh color, if you ask me. Oh my god! I should pay attention. Hold on. Ugh. Also, like, a little hard to tell what your hitbox is with this gigantic horse. Funnily enough, it's like... Oh god. Again, in the arcade version, you actually have to, like, shoot off the wheels off that wagon. Oh my god! We're gonna run out of lives again. Yeah, this horse is... maybe a little... I'm a little uncomfortable having a human, white person colored horse. It's a little strange. Does that actually exist? I don't think it does. Does it? I'm not into that, personally speaking. The idea of a Caucasian horse is making me feel a little weird. I'm pretty sure. Do tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if I call this pink tricky. This is... The other horse was definitely like more like magenta colored, if I recall correctly, for Cormano. But everyone's horse looks a little bit different. Is the plot of that a horse's game? Oh, maybe. That game wasn't getting enough attention as is. I appreciate the fact that, you know, they made this horse's hair green, like the same color green as this guy's pants, which is real fun. Also, I can appreciate that this cowboy, like, wears his hat, like, around his neck, like this. My face was this color. I need to use pink paint as my foundation. Okay. There we go. This guy's dodge roll is a lot to deal with. Jesus Christ. We have to use some rewind because this game is really hard. I might be playing on the normal difficulty, but get out of here. Gotta keep those ads off. Really, the trick is like try to keep the boss shooting as straight as possible at you, because then I can hit him at the same time like this. And then try to keep... Oh no, he's coming down at us! Oh my god. Oh, I got him too, so at least we got past this level. Yay! These are great sounds. These are great sounds. Way to go, Bob. Hey, do you like bonus stages? I like bonus stages. I think this music is a lot of fun. I'm just using the D-pad to shoot these guys. Nothing too crazy. I think they all go in a circle first. Also, I have unlimited ammo, so I don't have to get like super careful or something like that. Aiming this is really awkward. You never shoot down the middle. Otherwise, I'm just using my D-pad, right? Alright, it's gonna start going quite a bit faster. Faster still, I think. Okay. Ooh. Nope. Nope. Oh my god, I'm panicking. It's fine. This game is still pretty okay. I mean, this game is exactly what I remember. The arcade version is a little different, but not that much different. Like, you know, Dark Horse. See why it's called Dark Horse? This horse is black, I guess. Let's go in this hotel. Get some guns out of it. Oh, a spread shot again, or more of a spread shot, I guess I'd say. Yeah. That's fun. I shot that and then the fire came down and it killed that enemy. Let's go in here real quick. Oh god, that dynamite. Ugh. That guy's super dead. Throw it this way. That's easier! Oh! Dark Horse looks like a Chippendale dancer. Maybe a little bit. Also, I picked Steve. That's fine. We'll play as Steve for now. You can see why the spread gun won't be better. It's like, when everything dies in one hit, it's really no point in picking any of these characters from each other, right? Like, other than how they look and I don't know. Also, like, I find shooting this a little weird. It's hard to know which bullet I want to hit someone with at an angle. I don't know. I think it's way easier. Oh god. It's way easier to play as just Bob or Cormano. Really. Ah! I almost got screwed by that again. Also, there we go. Stop it. Oh my god. It's just a Texas singer? Oh god. Thank god. There's somewhere with gun control, that's what I'm saying. Also, yeah, a little bit invincible when you come out of a building, thankfully. Okay. Please. Please. Oh god! Just barely... Ugh. There we go. Great. Also in the arcades, when you go in these buildings, pretty lady gives you a smooch, which at Nintendo censorship says, no, there will be no smooching in our video games. Sorry. Not gonna happen. I like the little animation he does. It's fun. There's Dark Horse with a very swole man on top. I want to guess what the weak point is. It's the guy on top of the horse. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my god. Ah. Oh my god! Oh, that sucks. There we go. Marco, how's it going? Good to see you. Yay! He says. Not yay-ha, Marco. It's a yee-hee, more like, I guess. I got a one-up. Great. Oh no! You all right, man? His voice acting quality is great, is what I'll say. Oh, look at these mustachioed brothers. The Smith Bros. You know, hey, look. So you know they're American? I don't know. You're gonna blow me away, he says. I jumped right into that bullet. Real cool. Let's save this lady. Gives us 2 guns. Oh god. I like that I can jump on top of this, which is fun. I can also shoot them. Oh, well. It's like these signs kind of act... Oh, well, I asked for that. You shoot these signs, you can kind of like destroy their armor in a way. You just gotta keep moving, and you'll be fine. Just don't stand still, right? Ow! I thought I was moving enough for that. Let's go back to Cormano. Let's spread gun back. This is way better than Random Aliens. I agree. Well, Del Focus, maybe hold on to that thought for just a moment, because maybe wait till the next level. You might have a... Oh, that sucks! Literally, as soon as I spawn, you could move. Yeah. No, oh god. Shit. And oh, what? I wasn't too close to that. That's I just gotta get rid of one of them. There we go. Come on. What? I was not near that. That guy's flashing red. That's how I know he's almost dead. Come on. There we go. Jesus. Oh! Rewinding. Rewinding. Oh! God damn it. Let's use these iframes to our advantage, right? Come on, what? What? There we go. Good lord.
That was a bang.
That was a bang. Where to press start for multiplayer? I mean, tricky. These games are available on the internet. But this is on my special Super Nintendo. It's very special. It surely my have to plug another controller over here, you know, into my special Super Nintendo. Oh, how about them ladies? No smooching, but got some dancing. Also, these ladies are much more clothed than the arcade version of this game, which the arcade version of the game, they look a little more like this, which, you know, it's not inappropriate, but it's fine. It's fine. Well, that's not the right scene. Hold on. There we go. Sorry, it's not this level where it starts getting a bit weird. It's the next one. Dull focus. So, god damn it. How many more creds do I have? Last one. Okay, well, let's try to get through this level at least. Elbo's like, I am offended at how much clothes these ladies are wearing in my video game. Exactly what they said. You mean more awesome? Remember when I said I didn't want to play this game on Thanksgiving for a reason? Remember when I said that? Oh, God. We're just going to crime our way through this. What's the name of this game? This is Sunset Riders. El Pollo. It's right here if you need it. It's right up there. You need it. 1993 for the Super Nintendo. Again, if I had it my way, like, I would probably... Oh, my God. I would still probably rather play the arcade version, obviously, if I had a choice. But, you know, like I was saying... Oh, God. Like I was saying, these Super Nintendo versions, I think it's totally fine. I know this game is also, you know, the Sega Genesis has a version as well, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty good. It controls pretty similarly, right? It's runs at a half-decent frame rate. It's got another cool sombrero man who's got a shield and a whip. You gotta... Oh, God. You just gotta make sure he doesn't get close to you, that's all. In the arcade version, I can crime this a little bit. I don't know if I could do the same thing here. Oh, well. Come on. Come on! Right. Just dug that there. In the arcade version, I can stand on that higher level and just jump his whip every time. It's not working here, though. Come on, give your whip. Yeah, they fixed the exploit, I guess, in the Super Nintendo version. Yeah, I can slide past them. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. How the hell did I get behind last time? Jeez. This works. There we go. Okay, we figured it out. You can also do this in the arcade version. Crap, I didn't get it. Oh, crap, I didn't get it. There we go. Crap. He is an Elden Ring build, isn't he? Shit. Just like a single shield and a whip. Although, you know, I can't get a cool sombrero in Elden Ring, sadly. Also, in the arcade, he didn't do the thing. I just realized. In the arcades, he's supposed to... He takes off his sombrero and throws it to you, and you put his sombrero on. If you're playing as Cormano. This game's not as good. This game's immediately not as good. Do another bonus stage. Okay. It's going fine so far. Oh God. Oh my God! Whoa! Let's go. That's just good gaming. Here's the one with the hologram. Wait, what? Did you ever play... Sorry, miss. What did you say here? Oops. Apoyo says, did you ever play that FMV Western game? Yes, I did. I am assuming you are talking about Mad Dog McCree, El Pollo. That is indeed on the Sega CD and 3DO and all those very popular FMV games that you could think of, right? It does not say Chief Wiggum, sorry, Swigs. Very crucially, it's Wigwam. Del Focus. Now you're gonna see why I said what I said. Oh wait, they changed it. Wow. Okay, they changed it for the Super. That's good, I guess. I guess they changed all these enemies from native Indians to just your same enemies you've been shooting all game long. So that's, well, that's good, I guess. Also, I can't shoot this guy for the life of me. Jesus. That's better. I'll say that's better. Yeah, woke SNES. I wouldn't be surprised if it was just like, maybe it was like a limitation on the hardware because, you know, it would be extra memory bandwidth to have completely different enemies for just one level. But I'll give them the credit for this, right? I'll give them credit for this. Jesus, why'd I jump? Also, this part is a little bit different in the arcade version as well. So I can't shoot this guy because he's at a funny angle, but I could at least dodge these shots. Yeah. Great. In fact, this whole version, there's supposed to be like there's like a thing on those ropes, and you just ride a platform. All right, well, they left this guy in, which is, you know, it is what it is. I don't know how to dodge this. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, took a swipe at me. There we go. Oh, it's going great. Can also block my bullets with his knives. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, how do I don't know how to dodge these. Ah, god. Cool. I have some lives. I'm not losing them, right? Yeah. I'll do that. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah, there. Oh my god. God. Oh. How do I dodge this? How do I dodge this? This is crazy. Could have just stood between them like that, right? Of course, he knifes me. Oh my god, come on. What? This is brutal. Don't knife me. Oh god. You know. There we go. Powwowed out, you say.
Don't shoot my brother. He's only following orders.
All right, man. We won't shoot him.
Great. At least you didn't kill him, I guess. And still happy. He's like, yeah! Like I said, the arcade version of this, a little unsensitive, to say the least. I guess at least with the limitations in place, they did what they could with this one. I don't know what's up with this next boss. He's just big. I think that's enough of Sunset Riders, if I'm being honest. Let's put this on the list. That game's still alright. I kind of wish it was the arcade game. At level where all you're doing is shooting the natives, it's not good. That's the only reason why I didn't play it on Thanksgiving, obviously. Right? Because it's like, this is very insensitive to a typical, stereotypical Western trope in media, right? Not the first piece of Western media to, not Western, but like, it's made in Japan, obviously. The Western setting, yeah, it's like, just have a lot of native Indians pop out of nowhere and you gotta kill them all. Like, that's not good. And yes, and it, not the last, that is for sure. Some people will try to make the argument that, like, this is cartoony arcade fun. And it's like, you're missing the point. Yeah, Red Dead Revolver, even the same thing, right? If it's not Native Americans, it's going to be Spanish folks in these games. These games in a Western setting, right? Not great. Not great. You know, at least you get to play as a guy named Cormano. I think that's cool. Frankly speaking, him and Bob are the best characters in the game. Come on, Joe. Get out of here. It's like killing... You know, it's like killing Mexicans and people who speak Spanish in these games. It's not great. Not great. But also... typical tropes, right? Did I say Spanish speaking or did I just say Spanish? I think I just said Spanish, didn't I? Yeah, that's my fault. Anyways, look, if I was to bypass some of that, then like, this game's really solid. It's a good shooter. Extremely vibrant looking, fun sprites, fun voice acting. Bosses are all unique caricatures, but that's the thing, right? Caricatures. So on one hand, I'm like, it's a good shooter. It's a good shoot 'em. Shoot. Blah, blah, blah. It's a good shooter. I was about to say shoot 'em up, but this loosely qualifies, right? You're not moving upwards or controlling how much you scroll and whatnot. Can't walk backwards, though, right? Crucially. It's still a good game. I just like I said, I get in my head when it comes to any game that puts itself into a Wild West scenario, right? Because of the kinds of tropes it frequently can use. Not great. Usually not great. I just think it's very funny that it's like this game decided not to do that for that last level, which was, again, good, but also they probably cared more about the fact that it's saving memory. If I had to make some wild guesses. Let's get this game ranked. Let me just copy and paste this thing really quick and get the name of the game. Here we go. I'll tell you one thing. I think this game is better than Super Godzilla. Well, duh. Of course it's better than Super Godzilla. You mean I'm wrong? Wrong about the Native American thing? Is that what you're saying, Del Focus? Is that what you're saying? Wow. Sometimes you think you know someone. Seems like all these games are always fighting for the last places. No, tricky. Yes, I know he meant wrong to hate Godzilla. I just wanted Del Focus to look like a bad guy for once. Jeez. This game is better than Addams Family. This game's also better than Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. This game is better than Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. Star 6, I would say Metroid Prime 4 seems to be a game that a lot of people like. Maybe you should play that. From one Western to another, I think this game is better than Gunman's Proof. But as far as I know, this game didn't have me shooting down a bunch of Native Americans, so who could say? I think this game is better. I think Sunset Riders is better than Ranma 1/2 Oogie Jonkin. Sorry, Del Focus. It's true. Sorry, Sphinx. If this game had Gundam in it, I might have to have a second look. As far as I could tell, it did not. When are you going to interrupt the Kusuke with some good games? Stop it. I think Sunset Riders is better than Cool Spot. I think it's better than Melfan Stories. I think it's better than Zoop. Not Zool. Zoop. Sorry to my Zoop heads. This game is better than Hyper Iria. This game is better. Meth Warrior? El Pollo? Yeah, Meth Warrior 3050. It's not just... That's how you know it's in the future. It's future meth heads, you know? Shoutouts to my meth heads? Stop it. No, Ganj, that game is not going to be good. This game is better than Phalanx when it comes to being a shmup. I'll say that. Ooh, Run Saber. Is Sunset Riders better or worse than Run Saber? Run Saber pretty good. Can't swing your sword and walk at the same time in Run Saber. That's the worst part about Run Saber, if I'm being honest. They're playing MechWarrior 2 thinking, how can they ever talk? Yeah, MechWarrior 2 is an incredible... That... Few things are more satisfying in MechWarrior 1 and 2, El Pollo, when you're shooting like those giant missile pods and you see all 3 polygons of every single one of those little missiles that go... And it's like the loudest thing you've ever heard, too, of them launching and going off. And then you shoot like a PPC cannon and it goes like... Every time it shoots. It's incredible, right? Good game. That game is better than Run Saber. That game is also better than Sunset Riders, if I'm being honest. Yeah, being honest. Yeah, my Sound Blaster 16. Not wrong. I think Sunset Riders is... Is it better than Run Saber? I don't know. What's it not better than? You know, Super Star Wars, almost a shmup. If you think about it in some ways. Almost a shmup. Sunset Riders better than Nosferatu or Blackthorn? It's pretty good, but it's not interesting, right? Where's Contra 3 again? High. Very high. Very good. Sunset Riders is not nearly as good as Contra 3. That is not even close. It's not as good as Ganbare Goemon 2. It's not as good as Pocky and Rocky. It's definitely not as good as Kirby Superstar. It's not as good as any Parodius, in my opinion. It's not as good as True Lies. It's certainly, even by my standards, not as good as Donkey Kong Country. I will admit this. It's not as good as Gradius 3. It's no Clock Tower. I'm sorry, Focus. Out of This World is a better game than Sunset Riders. It's just the truth. Yeah. Now, if you gave me the arcade game, I might think about it a little bit, just a little bit. It's not as good as Ace O Nare. It's not as good as Zombies and My Neighbors. I think Cannon Fodder is even a better game than Sunset Riders. Is it? Hold on. No. Cannon Fodder is better. So is Wolfenstein 3D. Super Star Wars is better than Sunset Riders. Yeah, okay. Stone Protectors is better than Sunset Riders. So is Libel Rabble. So is The Firemen. So is Metal Marines. SOS is... I played more SOS. Oh my god, we'll get to that in just a moment. SOS is much better than Sunset Riders. I'll admit that. But I think... Is Sunset Riders better than Mario's Missing? Yeah. It's better than Final Fight. It's better than Run Saber. Yeah. I'm willing to concede this. Also better than Kendo Rage. Yeah, it's better than Secret Ride. Yeah, this is correct. Sunset Riders is our new number 118. No, it's not the right bracket. Okay. There we go. Not 112. Good lord. No. Sunset Riders is the new number 118. It is not as good as SOS, but it's certainly better than Saikyo Takara Nobuhiko from Part 52. Here's the thing. The arcade version of this game is just like a much more exciting game, if I'm being honest. And that's like, I hate to say it's like, that's just the format of the game. This game was meant to be played in the arcades, right? Let's be very honest. Cool test pattern. Look at his intro. It has sound effects in it. Also, that animation that you get blown away is still just as good. Right? Like this is some proper ass looking animation. It just doesn't quite look right in the SNES, but you know, fidelity is only so much you can do, right? Look at our boy Cormano. Like, all told, looks pretty similar, right? Here's what I said about the spread shot. See how this, like, again, slight spread pattern, but it flies straight, right? So look, there's a lady and she gives you a smooch. Right? Oh, got a big spread gun, which looks great. Also, we crushed that guy with a barrel. And it did that flattened out animation like in Turtles in Time. Sir Sphinx, I'm sure if you look in the credits for who the graphic designer or graphic artist is for this game, it'd probably be very similar to the one that did Turtles in Time as well, right? If I'd make some guesses. I feel like we shot that lady with the dynamite. That's kind of fucked up. From the bulls again, right? More animation frames on them bulls, which is cool. Makes sense, right? This big thing that says run to avoid getting killed. Here's the bridge part I was talking about. Gotta get off the bridge because that fire doesn't go down. Throw it back quick. How about I throw it that way? But like I said, pretty similar. You know, pretty similar for the most part. It's like a little bit of set dressing and stuff that you get more with the arcade version, but that's kind of it.
It's time to pay.
Time to pay. Ooh, looking for the barrel. I haven't died yet, which is fun. Easy. This game goes progressively quite a bit harder. So just like, yeah, kind of thing, right? It's great. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Let's get out of here. I agree. Women are dynamite. That is true. That game is still really good. Like, as an arcade game. But like, when you play this in the arcades, it fits a very specific context, right? So like, well, I say, you know, Sunset Rider for the SNES. Is it a good port? Yeah. Yeah, it is. But that's all it is, right? That's all it is. It's not as interesting as a lot of other shooters can be, but it gets by really far on the polish of its art, sound design, and generally speaking, you know, the shooting action is a lot of fun. You play this in a co-op, I could see this game being even more fun, but I can also see it being harder in ways. Like the way a lot of these shmups work, it's like they're shooting at you, right? So it's like you can always predictably know where the bullets are coming at you. You're playing this two-player. It's not like the screen size changes or anything like this, right? So like when you're playing this two-player, there's going to be, you know, the way the bullets are going on the screen are going to be split up between you and another player, and that can make things a little more hectic. So is that better or worse? I'm not sure. You know, could tested it, but another person here, but I'm not going to do that. polish art, you say, as compared to another port. They'll focus. What are you getting? Uncle needs sleep, by all means. By all means. Thanks for hanging out still. That Star Sphinx is noting. The sound effects are still fun. They just sound really lo-fi in the SNES version, right? When it's like, bury me with my body. Like, I can still get that across the Super Nintendo version. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, I still think this game is exactly where it needs to be. Archer Chris, hey, how's it going? You just missed Sunset Riders. I ranked it though. Not as good as SOS, but something I've been playing more SOS in my spare time. This game might be better than where I ranked it. It might be. I'm not going to re-rank it right now. Oh my god, Michael needs sleep. Thank you for the very cool 6 months. 6 months. Michael needs sleep. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. I gotta show people this. I gotta show people this real quick. Come on. Nope. Wrong input. Come on. So SOS, right? Bitch Where I Have My Money is a great Rihanna song. Oh, I would arguably say my personal favorite. SOS, y'all remember this, right? It's the game with the fake Titanic, right? Vic Tokai and Human Entertainment. So I played more of this. I have a bunch of these survivors with me. Do I have a second save down? No, I don't. I just have this one. Look at this. So I played this guy. What's his name? Like Capri, right? Y'all remember this? Look at this. I got this little boy. I got this bearded old man. I got my sister. I got this lady. And oh wait, no, there's my sister. That's the last one there. That's my sister. I got all these people with me, right? Look at all these people. These three, not including the little kid, they were all like part of the same crew. So I'm like, great. Oh god, how do I jump again? There we go. So I'm like, come here. And they, got to the end. So I'm like, go through the last door. It's like, this is as far as we can go. We can do nothing now but wait here for the rescue team. Capri, we'll be all right. We've come this far. Y'all remember when I played this in my own on stream? It's like there was like a rescue crew here and everything. Everything was going to go great. I lived. Everyone else died, but I was gonna live. He's like, oh, it's no good here. How long can we wait here? And Capri's like, goddamn. Maybe 8 to 10 hours. And his sister Amy, no sign of a rescue party yet. He goes back here. Everyone is dead. It's like, Capri, won't we be saved? It's been strenuous, Amy. You must be tired. Try to sleep now. And game over. That's it. I saved all those people. And now they're all dead. Including myself. I didn't even live as Capri. It's like, what? Oh, just wait. It sank within 6 hours of capsizing due to enormous waves. 2,300 people, including crew, are all reported missing. It was the worst disaster in seafaring history. Yeah, tricky. I was not expecting that. It's like, when I played this originally, I at least survived as Capri, right? Which is one of the endings you can get. And in this case, no mention of survivors. None whatsoever. Nobody lived. And now, credits. That's it. That's it. So it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? So you go through this, blah, blah, blah. Bam. That's it. That's it. At least even in the other mode, it's like, I remember, so when I played it again the first time and I got to the end, the game was like, hey, like, here's all the survivors, and it gave you like a list of names, right? And like, usually it's supposed to tell you like all the people that survived through your playthrough. This doesn't even do that. Doesn't even do that. You all died. So it's like, what the? I'll play out nice. So yeah. So like, I had to go look up more. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, how many endings are there? What are the criteria? And like, to my understanding, this game, it's like, there's a bunch of survivors, obviously. I think I need to rescue more of them. So like, there's 3 or 4 triggers. It's like I think it's like 5 endings for, I don't know if it's per character. This is all I know about this Capri character. It might be different for like every character depending who you play as. I don't know. I gotta look it up. But like, there's one ending that we got when I played this game originally, which was you only save yourself. You don't save not even your sister, which I couldn't find getting back to the room and blah, blah, blah. In this time when I played it with my save game, I just showed I did, right? Yeah. So it's like, it's either, did you only save yourself? That's one ending. And then the second ending is, did you save your sister? Yes or no? If you get to the end with only your sister, there's another ending. You get to another, hold on. Sorry. And restart. Saving yourself is one ending. Saving your sister and only your sister is another ending. Saving your sister and a few other people is that ending that we just saw, which is fucking wild, right? The actual good ending, where I think people actually live, is you have to save 25 points worth, quote unquote, of people. I don't think the game actually has this scoring system or not. I don't know. But it's like, apparently every survivor you run into on that boat can be like worth a certain amount of points. And if you get upwards of 25 or more survivor points, you get the good ending, essentially. Again, I don't know if that's the same for every character, because that sister character is not going to be the same for the other characters that you can choose from at the very beginning or not. But at least, I don't know, I think your sister counts for like 6 points or something like that. How many endings did you get in Last Express? Tricky. We're going to play Last Express one of these days. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Soon. Not, I don't know when. We'll do it soon. Okay? But yeah, this game is crazy. Like I said, I'm not going to re-rank SOS today. I think I might do another stream on it in the future. But like, this game, I'm not going to say this game is better than Clock Tower, but there's things about it that are maybe just as interesting about SOS, as there are as Clock Tower in some ways. Like, Clock Tower is quite a bit higher up here, right? 77, as opposed to, what was it? It's just on it. 117. I suspect this game could be here's what I'll say. Sorry, Ganj, but I think SOS might be better than Stone Protectors. Might be. It might be. It might be. It's definitely not a perfect game. Yes, Retro Chris. The platforming leaves a lot to be desired, right? But it's like It's very interesting the way it's handling a lot of very different things that were not popular on the Super Nintendo. That is for sure. It's a very interesting game that I need to look at more. So, anyways, let's move on to the next game, shall we? This next game. Look, we've been playing a lot of good games on this stream recently. No, I'm not including Super Godzilla, which I also did play recently. The bonus streams, which... But here's a game that look. I don't know why I'm playing this game now. I don't. But someone reminded me the other day. Someone reminded me the other day. There's a Last Action Hero game for the Super Nintendo. Last Action Hero. Yes. The movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let me just edit this really quick. Employee was like, what the heck? This game was released by Sony Imagesoft in 1993. Developed by Bits Studios. Who is Bits Studios, you ask? Well, they're a British game developer. They may have made another Super Nintendo game called Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Very good. It's not very good. It's also... it's K-on's like, yes! Finally! More! You may also recognize another game on my list called... Where is it? Yes, I'm scrolling very far to the bottom here because they also made Hold on. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein for the Super Nintendo. This Bits Studio seemed to have gotten around. Let's see what's up with this. Oh, yeah, that's that kid who to his seat watching a sneak preview of a new movie. Jack Slater 4. Danny Madigan is mysteriously catapulted towards the screen in a blinding flash of light. Opening his eyes, Danny finds himself clutching the sidewalk outside a school building. It's just like the movie. School is being held under siege by psychotic axe maniac, the Ripper. Standing in front of him is Last Action Hero Jackson. This is... Yep, that's Arnie. He's got a jump. He's got a punch. I will note, he doesn't have a punch combo. He just has a punch. That button does nothing. He's got this sick turnaround kick. These also do nothing. If you rank this high, I'm going to lose my Retro Chris. I have never played this game. I've seen this game. I can guarantee you it's not going to rank high. That's a cop car. This music is a choice. Why is that punch not hitting? Okay. Is that supposed to be Arnold? It's supposed to be is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Oh my god. He can swing his bat faster than I can kick. Can I punch him? Nope. We died. Let's try this again. You don't even get to start from, like, that guy. You have to start literally all over again. This kick appears to be working better than the punch. Let's just stick with the kick. Do I have a jump kick? No! Although, notably, it can't hit me in the air. It's making a hit sound He's not hitting me in the air. What studio made this? Bits Studios, as I noted. El Pollo. They are not... Oh, cool. I like how my kick doesn't work unless it's like my foot actually hits them at the very end. Okay. Okay. Great. Oh, what the fuck? Looks like jumping is crucial here. Fuck, okay, maybe you're not invincible entirely when you jump. This movie ticket just came down from outer space. Great, we got that much health back. Great. Great. What do we got now? Oh, another knife guy? Cool. Why that? Why half these hits aren't hitting? Shit. Bat guy again. Let's jump in. Okay. I'll say this. The punch is a little bit faster than the kick, I guess. You still can't hit them when they're really close on you. Like that. I mean, I guess that's realistic. Jesus. This sucks. This sucks. Oh, cool. A knife guy and a bad guy at the same time. Great. Great. Two bad guys. Even better. What the fuck? Keep them on the same side, right? Oh my god! Then I threw another knife guy at me. Great. Oh, cool. We have to start the level all over again. I have a crouch. I do not have a crouch attack. Crucially, I have a crouch, but I do not have a crouch attack. So I cannot even sweep the leg at Skaon. Oh my god. Can you use a gun? That's a great question. Pressing select does not do anything to change weapons per se. Up and attack, nothing. R and B do also nothing. Pressing the A button, nothing. There's a lot of nothing here, Conch. I do not believe I have a gun. Cool, we got our space health. Fuck, gotta be kidding me. That sound effect of the like... The hit just sucks. Everything about this sucks. You cannot hit them off screen either, even though that guy was clearly there. But he can hit me. Fuck. God. Oh my god. Bat guy away from me. Ow! What? Fuck! Okay. No! There we go. Pro strats. Pro strats. Okay. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Jack Slater is apparently a ninja. It's just jump in and jump out. 2 punches. That's all you get. Oh my god, 1 hit, I'm dead, huh? Well, oh, no, well. Sergeant Swings, how dare you? Jalico is a quality product maker of many a fine game, like City Connection, perhaps, or Rushing Beat is a fine, if flawed, Final Fight clone. Jalico also made, you know, Revenge of the Gator pinball for the Game Boy. Many a fine game made by Jalico. Fuck. This is truly dog shit, though. Look, I don't set out to say games made in Britain are bad, but they did a lot of this kind of licensed port work that no one else was willing to do, right? So I do have to, you know, hand it to them. They tried, and they got paid, which, good for them, I guess, but Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! But, look, oh, fuck. Someone had to make an Addams Family game, someone had to make a Last Action Hero game, and Sony Imagesoft is not going to give a shit if it's good or bad, right? That's just the reality of it. Jesus. Oh, what the fuck? Oh! Unbelievable how shit this is. Like, the only saving grace I can say about this game is the fact that it's like, yeah, look, Last Action Hero is a good movie. I would arguably say it's a cult favorite and is like, you know, an interesting parody on, you know, the kinds of movies that Arnold Schwarzenegger made, right? So, like, there's some credit there. But, like, if you're a child and you're like, I love Last Action Hero, like, and you're mad that, like, this game got made, like, you're not a real person. I'm sorry. You're just not. Also, we died. Yeah, Ocean and US Gold, like, I get it. Oh my god. Fuck. I get it. Those games, they made great games compared to this, right? But, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Like, people who made this shit, like, it's like they've never played a video game before, almost, right? Like, oh my god, I can't even. This is ridiculous. Oh god. There we go. Oh. Get away from me, bat guy. Here's the other thing. I need to mention this. Like, I don't think people understand what bad video games are, generally speaking, right? I think people have this thought in their head that, like, oh, Nintendo hard games back in the day were just like... People think, like, when something is, like, Nintendo hard, quote-unquote, from back in the day, in the NES era, that you had a lot of bad video games, like, coming out of that era, right? It's not even remotely true. Oh my god. 3 of these guys now? Like, people think, oh, that Ninja Turtles 1 game is terrible for the NES. And, like, no, dog. Not even close. Not even close compared to this. Are you kidding me? Right? Like... What am I doing? Right. Like, Ninja Turtles for the NES is a treasure compared to this shit. Like, I'm using Rewind like a fiend here because I can, but, like... If I wasn't, like, get the fuck out of here. Ugh. Ugh. This is... Oh, I'm not facing the right way. This is... Oh, God. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Game over. On the movie ticket theme, they're really going hard into this. And that's it. Let's try some cheats. I need to see at least... I need to see at least another level. I need to see. I need to see it. I need to see it. I don't think I got assets from the movie. That look, look, that's just that actor. That's just Arnold Schwarzenegger, right, Retro Chris? Michael needs sleep. You have joined at a very fun time. Oh, this is not the last game we were playing. Wait. I put invincibility in and infinite health. My health clearly went down. Let's try that flag as well. I mean, maybe... Hold on. Let's make sure this works. Nope, I can still die. This cheat I just loaded up absolutely did not do. There we go. Okay. Let's try that again. Great. Fantastic. Let's get this done. Let's see at least one more level. Can I make my danger one-hit kills? Oh, Sergeant Sphinx, you are a smart person. Whereas I am not. Turn that on. Okay. Great. Now he's actually like Arnold in one of these movies, right? Where it's like, you kill bad guys in like one hit. Why, yeah, like, why bother even just sitting through all that other dog shit? You're right. For doing this anyways. Just fact there's not even like a jump kick, but they put in a jump. The fact that there's a crouch, but there's no jump, or sorry, there's no crouch attacks. Like, why even bother putting a jump or a crouch in this game? And I swear to God, if someone tells me like, oh, in the Bits development documentary, they're like, we need to put a jump in so you could get past the enemy's attacks. That's how you're supposed to play. I'd be like, fuck you. Fuck you. Right? Also, why is there so much, like, screen? It's like, your character is this big on the screen, and this, the rest of it's just... You gotta really show off this level art, you know? Let me say this. He's a really bad crouch, Michael needs sleep. It's like he's just putting a knee down. That's really it. He's not even doing a proper squat, you know what I mean? Like, also, but his posture is terrible. Like, look at his neck. It's like... Feels like it's at least like 6 inches forward from his body, and that's, I don't know. Who is this? A new enemy has appeared. Let's turn off one hit kills. Let's see what's up. Because I need to know. Oh, he throws fire bombs. Great. And there's another enemy coming behind me at the same time. Bloody hell. Yeah, I should have left one hit kills on. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Nice. Okay, there's another level. This guy's back, I guess. These are these bat dudes. Let's turn the one hit kills back on. That's unbearable. The fact you can't, like, hit a guy because he's too close to you is just the worst feeling. Cool, I busted that door real nice. Cool elevator, uh-huh. Can't open a door, but this works. Why are we in a science class all of a sudden? Oh, right, this is a high school or a school of some sort. Is that right? Breaking these doors, I guess. Even the doors don't have a good hitbox on them. Oh, yay. Platforming! What? What? Wait, hold on. Could I have... You know what? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Jesus Christ. Is there like a boss? I just want to see a boss. Not too much to ask for. I'm sure a boss fight is real quality in this game too, right? This music is starting to make me feel insane. Yeah, I just would say, like, how does a game like this even get made? But it's like, I know exactly how a game like this gets made, right? Money. Money talks. Money, and you have, like, 6 months. If that. Right? You have 6 months, and that's it, right? And yeah, and make it for, like, 8 consoles. I don't care what you know. I don't care what you put together. Just put together something, right? It's like all the horror stories of... Like, here's our thing, too. Like... Oh, shit. We're gonna fight the Ripper. Let's turn the cheats off, because let's get the real experience, should you even have gotten past to this point. Here we go. Oh, shit! It's the guy from the movie. Oh my god, what? Oh, no. Are you for serious? Ah, shit! Ah, shit! There's a tech of take a small step forward and do a punch. Seem to work. Can't hit me in the air, that's for sure. It can't hit me in the air at all. Again, I don't have a punch combo. This is just what we're doing. Great. I'm the best I'm the greatest gamer alive, I guess. A calling card arrives from Benedict in the form of a red pickup truck with a trigger-happy psycho in the back. Big mistake. Also, yeah, that axe was not a fire axe. That's... Okay. It's car time. Do I get a gun? Nope. Am I accelerating? Oh my god, I just started going a million miles an hour all of a sudden because that guy hit me in the back. So is that a mine? I cannot shoot. Okay, I seem to have braked. Wait, what is happening? What are these controls? Hold on. Okay, down and up. Definitely steers. Well, fuck that guy. I can't shoot. I can't. I'm just hitting all these ramps. I think R is making me go faster. I can't tell. I don't know why I stopped last time. I thought I had a brakes or something, but definitely not. Nope. Hold on. What? Can I... If I stop, can I keep moving even? No. What? Okay. I had to hit right on the... I mean, it makes sense. I'm moving to the right. Of course, then hit right on the D-pad to go fast, I guess. Sure. Why not? Cool. It's not. Sucks. Boy, this sucks. Boy, this sucks. I just stayed in this lane. Nothing bad happened to me ever in this lane. You're right. You're right, it's Kaon. You're right. I can't... In fact, you can't, like, take out these enemies other than... Well, apparently the health does not count cars. Just gently nudged that guy and he killed me. Great. Great. How am I supposed to avoid this? You know, I saw someone fight a helicopter in this game once. It's worse. It's somehow this game gets worse. It's the only thing I saw. It was a helicopter boss fight, and the helicopter is like you're still playing as Arnie just on foot. Okay, and you're like on the right side of the screen. I guess this side for you. And the helicopter is here, and it's just going up and down. And it's just shooting rockets at you at like random intervals, and you have to dodge them, which you can see how mobile Arnie is. Just fantastic stuff. And you don't get a gun to shoot back at the helicopter. You can't walk up to. You can walk up to the helicopter. If you touch it, you die. Get hit by any rockets, you die. The only way you can hit the helicopter back is by punching or kicking rockets back at the helicopter. And you bet that like the hitbox on like the punch or the kick to somehow send those rockets back at the helicopter are fucking terrible. It's maybe one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life. In fact, it's so bad I need to share it with you, I think. So let's just do this really quick. Shouts to Nintendo Complete, a wonderful source of playthroughs. Oh, you can beat this game in 26 minutes, apparently. Let's find the helicopter. I need to see this. Oh boy, there's a lot here, huh? Here it is. There it is. This makes sense. This makes all kinds of sense. Again, you can only hit it back with a rocket if you just get... Cool. Cool. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. I don't remember Arnold doing that in the movie per se, but it's been a while since I watched the movie, so who could say? Who could say? That was not the final boss either, to my understanding. Like, who is the last boss then? Oh, of course, it's Jack the Ripper. Or no, it's Benedict. It's Benedict. It's the guy that I remember. The guy who plays the bad guy in Last Action Hero is the shitty dad from Game of Thrones, right? Yeah, he had a glass eye. I remember that much. Who's the Lannister dad is? No, not Benedict Cumberbatch. His character's name is Benedict in the movie, but it's played by that actor who played as the Lannister dad. Yeah, Charles Dance. Thanks, Michael Needsley. It's a weird movie. It's a weird movie. Anyways, Last Action Hero for the SNES, huh? Let's save everyone a little bit of time, shall we? This game is worse than Addams Family. This game is worse than Rise of the Robots. Last Action Hero is... it's worse than Super Godzilla. It's bad. Okay, I know. Super Godzilla, not good. Last Action Hero is worse. Yeah, congratulations, Ganj. I picked out a game that's worse than Stone Protectors. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Where did I put Sunset Riders? Oh my god. Don't focus. There's no tenderness to be found in Super Godzilla, but there is at least some for Dull Focus, or every time I find a game worse than Super Godzilla, of which there are not that many. Thanks, Dull Focus. Shoutouts to Lance Rambert getting one. I don't know who Lance Rambert is, but there's Sunset Riders. Yeah. Still worse than Stone Protectors. Is that right? No. Not. Is Sunset Riders worse than Stone Protectors? Yeah, it is. This port is. It's not. Yeah. Did Sunset Riders get a series of comics and a TV show? No. Did not. Doesn't say what if it's better or not. Why is Stone Protectors better than the Firemen? What am I smoking? What is happening? Why is Stone Protectors better than Libel Rabble? What are we doing here? Why is Metal Marines worse than Stone Protectors? I might need to take a second look at this. I'm not going to do it right now. It seems like my chat agrees, but as Ganj, I don't. Woo! Twist that! Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's fine. I think it's fine. You forgot how good it is. Are you guys? Are you sure about that one? Are you sure? Are you sure about that, Ganj? Are you sure about that one? Are you sure you want me to play that again? We'll leave it where it is for now. Last Action Hero, though. I gotta work my speed run, yeah. Last Action Hero, you're worse not only than Super Godzilla. Yes, you are worse than Clay Fighter. Even you're worse than the Lawnmower Man. How is that possible? The Lawnmower Man is somehow better. Actually, it's not that hard to believe. That Mode 7 shit. Lawnmower Man. It's kind of sick. It's a bad video game. Huh? Bad video game. Hold on, it's K-On. Hold on. This game is worse than The Lion King. This game is worse than Batman Forever. Even the ignition factor has some redeeming quality. This game is worse than Tonal Carnage. It's worse than Zool. Not Zoop. This game worse than Captain Novolin. Hold on. This is worse than Time Cop. Man! This is worse than Captain Novolin. This is worse than Bram Stoker's Dracula is somehow better than Last Action Hero. Power Moves is better than Last Action Hero. Time Cop, though. Man, Time Cop. Time Cop stinks. Stinks real bad. At least that has real Jean-Claude Van Damme in it. At least. He's all FMV'd up. He does that really terrible looking uppercut. David Cage made the music for some reason, and it's... Zardian is... Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Last Action Hero is worse than Time Cop, and it's worse than Zardian. You don't remember Zardian? This is the game that's got the incredible looking mechs, but in the lamest possible action you've ever seen your entire life. Just horrendous, stiff animation on everything. Oh god, here we are. Last Action Hero. Is it worse than Mary Shelley's Frankenstein? Another Bits Studio game. Ah, food is. It might be worse. There's no crafting in Last Action Hero. Most people, it's Kaon. Most people don't believe that there's a crafting system in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein either. In fact, you crucially didn't until I mistakenly happened upon it. Couldn't believe it. This game worse. What's Last Action Hero not worse than? Let's just ask the question. Is Last Action Hero worse than Pit Fighter? No. No. Clearly not. Clearly not. We looked at this again recently. It's clearly not as bad. Pac-Man 2... Pac-Man 2 makes me want to rip my eyes and my ears off my head. That question might be closer than I think. Nickelodeon Guts is worse than Last Action Hero. Is it? Is it? I'm stuck on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, I'm not gonna lie. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. What am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this? Bits Studios presents with, again, Sony Imagesoft yet again. Fucking Bits Corporation. Yep. This movie logo. Sure. Sure. If you say so. There's our boy. Hit jump special shot, if you say so. What's the opposite of quality? How low do you want to go below that bar, sort of things? There's quite a few words I can come up with. Level 1! Let's get a... Look, I can crouch and I can attack in this game. So look at the animation frames on this stick. Not the door I can go through. Oh my god. Crap. Nope, this attack is... He's outraging me with his pitchfork. Oh, god. You know... Sphinx, you say that, but it's like... You're not going to believe me when I say this. The movement in Last Action Hero is better than this game. You're not going to believe the movement in this is super wooden. Like, there's like a slight latency on his movement. It's not as direct as you think. Yes, music is better. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Oh, our stick's on fire now. Stop poking me! Get out of here, lady! Ugh. I can't, like, jump in and... Oh my god, this stair... Everything about this. Oh my god, they just keep coming. Oh, I don't want to go up here! What are we doing? Fuck. Cool. Cool. Oh, cool! Oh, great, now I got the fucking British cavalry on my ass or something. Right, I can, like, loot these chests somehow. I got something. I pressed the select button. You have an inventory because I don't know. Fuck. This is, that pot just came out. Get out of here. It's the same, just where we were. It's... Fuck out of here, lady. You too. Someone dropped an apple. An apple or is that a heart? It's a heart. That makes a hell of a noise. God. Also, the AI on that dude with the pitchfork seems to have stopped. Does that turn anything on? I don't know. Pull this switch multiple times. It's not doing jack shit, though. Also, cool. Now we're back over here. You know, normally when I do this, when I, like, load up a game to remind myself that I've already ranked, like, to remind myself of, like, yeah, it's worse, right? I have no fucking clue. I think it was the first time I've done this where I'm like, I don't know. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Nora Flare, how's it going? Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is really bad. You're not going to believe me. Again, with a lot of these bad games, you're not going to believe me. You have to get your hands on it yourself, okay? You have to. Have to. That movement in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is significantly worse than the controls in Last Action Hero. There's more here. You're never going to see it because you're going to struggle with the movement so much. And how terrible the combat is, obviously. Not that the combat in Last Action Hero is any better. So which one would I rather have? The dog shit of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein with its, I'll admit, better looking graphics, better music, better sound. Films-wise, You know, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein's a pretty okay movie. I'll admit this. It's no Bram Stoker's Dracula, that's for sure. In both cases, game and movie. I think I'd rather watch Last Action Hero, though. Right? Last Action Hero is a pretty quality movie. This movie's not good. Robert De Niro in it. Surely. No. Yeah, Last Action Hero is fine as a movie. Retro Chris says Last Action Hero is worse. I think it is. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is bad. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I've seen enough of this game to know that there is more there, but like, boy, is it a struggle to get there. Last Action Hero is like a much more cynical product, right? Last Action Hero was made in 1993. This was made 1 year later, and it shows, I guess. I think Musia is also better than Last Action Hero. I think Dynamite the Las Vegas is also better. Cosmo Police Galavon is another beat 'em up that is slightly broken, but it's better. Which brings me to Pac-Man 2. Look, Pac-Man 2 is fundamentally a poorly designed product. An annoying one, sound-wise, of how it's a sonic nightmare to all of your senses. Got that gum monster. Gum, not... Don't make me repeat what I said. Pac-Man 2 is a better game than Last Action Hero. Nickelodeon Guts. Nickelodeon Guts is a pretty special piece of shit. That movement, somehow even just as wooden, the platforming makes no sense. That basketball thing, I got to work eventually. It's got all them digitized sprites of them little kids, I guess, which is funny. It's got a character select screen. But yeah, you're right. Like, there is some gameplay design being done to Pac-Man 2. There is at least some gameplay design. It is dog shit, but they were going for something. Last Action Hero is not. Nickelodeon Guts barely has gameplay. Barely. I don't need to play Guts again. We did recently enough. Sure, there is a way to get around it, right? I have no idea what a playthrough of Nickelodeon Guts looks like, but at least I'm sure I could look at a video and figure out, be like, that's how you do it, right? Okay. There's lots of poor design decisions in Nickelodeon Guts to say, like, where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to press. But it's like, I can see it, and then I'm sure I could do it. Last Action Hero, there's no hope. There's no hope. I think I figured it out with the, like, you have to jump in and do this bullshit. And from what I've seen of people playing it, that's it. That's it. I showed you how that helicopter got beat. That's it. There's almost something as crummy about Last Action Hero as there is about Super Caesar's Palace. It's almost like this, like, cynical nature of how you make a video game. Pit Fighter, same thing. You can arguably say the same about Guts. A lot of these games that are, like, licensed in some way, right? In this case, Super Caesar's Palace licensed a casino. Pit Fighter at least is an original property, but this got ported. It's not a good port. Might even say it's one of the worst, but yeah, look. Come on. I'm trying to copy paste this. Last Action Hero is worse than Nickelodeon Guts. But it is not as bad as Pit Fighter. Certainly. Pit Fighter is still a certain level of dog shit that I don't even think Last Action Hero meets. But I've said this many times before, right? There's a wide spectrum of terribleness between Nickelodeon Guts and Pit Fighter still, right? Absolutely. And Last Action Hero, congratulations! You're filling this shitty gap. And I'm sure there will be a few others that we have yet to experience. We still got to play like Virtual Bart. We still got to play, you know, Krusty's Funhouse. I don't know, Krusty's Funhouse. Some people really like Krusty's Funhouse. But I think a lot of those people are also from Europe. Maybe would be like, "Oh, bruv, that Amiga port of it is pretty good, eh?" Like, and I'd be like, "Stop it." See what I mean? See what I mean? Yeah, none of them are good. Yeah. It's K-On! Like, I know that, like, again, I should talk a lot of these European developers from overseas. But, like, it's relative, right? It's relative. They all can't be, like, cannon fodder, right? They all can't be awesome like Star Fox or, you know, any other number of other games made out of either Europe or, you know, Great Britain or whatever have you, right? Man, Star Fox. Is Star Fox like the best Super Nintendo game made overseas and from Britain at least? Maybe. At least on our list, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. If I'm checking my list. I think that would track. Oh no, Uniracers. There we go. That's the best one. That makes sense. Yeah, Uniracers is better than Star Fox. That's for sure. So. Yikes. Yeah, I still got 2 more of those strategy games, Retro Chris, from you. Again, thank you for your very kind donations. I've not ranked them yet. We'll do that next time in a big ol' strategy Super Nintendo fest. Which, actually, you know what? I don't know if we'll do that next week, but maybe it will be next week. I've yet to decide. I can build a card. But it's like, those games could take a very long time, right? Because, yeah, it's like, Retro Chris, your other picks are, if I pull them up here, Uncharted Waters, New Horizons, which would be interesting, again, because I really like the original Uncharted Waters. Not really like, I think it's very interesting. Made by Koei, of course, before they became Tecmo Koei. And another Koei game, which is also a sequel, Aerobiz Supersonic, the airport simulator, which, see how that shakes out. I haven't even played the original Aerobiz. So guess what? Maybe we'll also look at the original Aerobiz as well. And maybe we'll also take a look at some of these other Koei Neuroflare. I knew someone in my chat was super excited about Aerobiz. I think you've been saying this for a bit, right? I think you've been saying you need to play Aerobiz for, like, I think since I started doing this. I think. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, we're going to look at Aerobiz Supersonic and Uncharted Waters New Horizons for sure. But I think I also got to play Aerobiz, the first one. I think I also, if there's time... Actually, you know what? If there's time, we'll play Aerobiz. But if I had to, like, you know, look at a like, I find smattering of Koei games, right? I think I need to play, yeah, Uncharted Waters, New Horizons, and Aerobiz Supersonic because Retro Chris requested them. And I think I need to play. I think I need to play one of the Three Kingdoms games, right? I think I need to play a Romance of the Three Kingdoms on the SNES, which I'm pretty sure there is one, right? There's gotta be. There's no way there isn't. Yes, there is one. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 2, it seems, is on the SNES. So we'll probably look at that. Maybe if there's also time, I want to play that other Koei strategy game. Ah, shit, that's like American Civil War themed. Shit, what's the name of that? What's the name of that? It's here somewhere. Oop. Nintendo. Wait, Super Nintendo. Ah, this list is not sorted by. Oh, it's saying SNES, not Super Nintendo. I'll explain it. Aerobiz. Brandish. I forgot that was also them. Right, there's Pacific Theater of Operations. That's not the game I'm thinking of, though. It's not on this list. It's what I'm thinking of, not a Koei game. What is the game I'm thinking of? It's got a real wild title. Liberty or Death. Thank you, It's Count. You're right. Is that not a Koei game? Was I mistaken? Liberty or Death SNES. It looks like a Koei game, right? No, it is Koei. Yeah. Maybe that list is just didn't have it for whatever reason. That's weird. But yeah. Liberty or Death, which is also a turn-based strategy game. And it takes place in the American Revolution, right? Which is wild. The photo of it is wild. It's got like just a big fucking portrait of like George Washington and like Franklin Roosevelt, I think, is on there, and like a whole bunch of other. Not Franklin Roosevelt. Who am I thinking about? Benjamin Franklin. Jesus Christ. It's a completely different guy. Completely different guy. Shows how much I know about my American history. Anyways, we'll look at that soon enough. So stay looking forward to that. But for now, I think it's a good time to end this. Last Action Hero, you're terrible. You're just the worst. All right, let's end this stream. Stick around, though. We're going to keep going for a bit longer. Y'all know some Silent Hill is coming up. But first, we have to say goodbye to the VOD because, hey, VOD, thanks again for hanging out. Of course, if you want to join me, we're on twitch.tv/RJLee. You can follow and subscribe over here. Of course, subscribes go towards my bonus streams, and also it's a way to support me. Thank you so much, everyone, with that. Of course, you can always support me with a $20 tip or EKSs or 2,000 bits. If you want to suggest a Super Nintendo game for yourself, play it as soon as possible. No, we'll work it in accordingly. As long as it's not this show, as long as it's at the very end of the show, as long as it's not playing someone else's game in the moment, I will play your game as soon as I can. Of course, if you're over on YouTube, like I said, come over to Twitch. But if you're here on Twitch, don't forget to go on over to youtube.com/@RJLee. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You know, it's like, help me out with the algorithm at least a little bit, right? Just click that like button or something. If you want to do me a real favor and you're not, you can, if you can't support me financially or something, share this video, share some other videos. Like people talking about like video gaming, be like, hey, check this out. You ever seen what Final Fight 3 looks like? Well, you can go on over to tinyworld.com/SNES ranking. And there you'll see on my personal website, you'll see every single one of these games I've ranked for myself with a handy dandy little time-coded chapter mark link going to the video and exactly the moment I start playing that game. So go check that out for yourself. You can click on that. And again, like I said, share that out. It helps me out a little bit, right? Of course, we'll be back with more Super Nintendo games next Thursday, even though we're doing this today on a Friday. Next Thursday, And yeah, we'll see you then. But for now, we'll say goodbye to the VOD. So hey, see you later, VOD. And thanks. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night. Peace.